With the current onslaught of COVID 19, we see a host of people getting COVID positive, and unluckily, it is sometimes a family member of ours. But just because someone in our home is COVID positive doesn't mean that you may be too. It also does not mean that you shun the person in a corner. So, what do we do? Keep watching. Welcome back. My name is Jennifer Merchant from Smart Medical Buyer, and I'm here to tell you today what are the 10 things we should do or keep in mind when someone in our home is COVID positive. First, do not assume that because someone in your home is positive, you may be positive. Neither assume that you may be negative. So, restrict contact with the outside world immediately while restricting your contact with the infected person too. This allows everybody to be safe in case of this scenario. Second, separate rooms, separate washrooms. Make sure that the infected person has access to a separate washroom from any other member of your family. Make sure to keep that washroom completely sanitized and clean so that there is no chance at all that any other member of the family can get any infection or increase the infection of this person. In case you have only one washroom, try to maintain a schedule so that there are intervals and there is a time to sanitize the washroom in between usage. So disinfecting the washrooms regularly is most important. Third, gloves and PPE kits. Make sure that you always have a PPE kit around you whenever you are interacting or getting in contact for any reason with the infected person. Make sure to wear a double mask and gloves whenever giving any deliveries to the infected person. Fourth, tracking oxygen. Make sure at any point you have at least 2 oximeters at home. Make sure that one oximeter is used for the patient regularly at all times and the other for the rest of the family members. In fact, if you can afford, please keep separate oximeters for every member. Make sure to keep a lookout for any reading which goes below 95%. Also, keep your doctor's number handy. For all your medical device requirements, just visit www.smartmedicalbuyer.com and check out their COVID home care medical kit. They have everything you need in one easy to order pack. Fifth, wash your hands regularly. This might be a bit redundant, but extremely important when there is somebody who has the virus very close to you. The virus travels through various means in the house, and making sure that your hands are disinfected at all times is proven enough to keep the virus at bay. 6. Separate trash bags. This might sound very small to you, but it's very important to segregate or keep separate the trash of the infected person and the non infected people. In fact, this will go a long way in keeping the non infected people comparatively safer. 7. Stock up. This again is obvious, but if not done in a planned manner, can cause a lot of trouble later. Get everything you need for the next 15 to 20 days in one go. Make a list and use a service provider like your Dunzo, VFast, Swiggy, or a friend to help you with this. Do not venture out unless it is extremely, absolutely important. 8. Keep in touch. COVID isolation can be lonely for many. No matter how many devices we have in the house, how many movies you're watching, social media, but human interaction is absolutely required. You must try to speak to the patient through either video calls or better still through the door. Even a few seconds of how you feeling now goes a long way and ensures that the patient is not feeling lonely or not cared for. 9. Immunity boosters and fluids. Diet is one of the most important things to take care of during this period. Fresh, preferably home cooked food is most important in correct quantities. Limit salt, sugar, and fat intake and increase fiber and fluids in your diet, especially at this time. 10. No victim blaming. This one's a little tricky. All of us have come in contact with someone or the other in the outside world, and any of us could have carried this infection from any one of them. So blaming someone that something that they did attributed for them getting infected is not just factually wrong, but also hampers the recovery process of the patient. Don't let them get into any negative thought or guilt because the infection might get over just in a few days, but something like this has a negative and lasting impact on the minds. So, these are the 10 basic and important things you need to keep in mind if someone in your family is infected with COVID. However, if any of them have comorbidities, make sure that you take additional care of them and also keep consulting the doctor at regular intervals. Make sure to keep yourself safe and also get vaccinated at the earliest. If you like this video, please press like. If you wish to see more videos, press subscribe. Also, the bell button for notifications when we put up the video next. This is Jennifer from Smart Medical Buyer saying goodbye for now. See you soon.